We are live.
Shake It Up Radio. This.
Welcome back to the Cat and Fiddle. You are listening to Canucks Tunes Online Radio. It's Shake It Up Friday. Can you tell? Here's our host, famous Framus.
Once again, I'll start my own round of applause like I do every Friday. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Gary,
Indeed.
what's going on? This is our chat segment. Or halfway through the show. What show number is this anyway?
This is show episode 63.
63, and I think we've already tipped over into 10 good ones.
Yes, I believe we have as well.
I think the momentum with Alfie, and now we've got a surprise guest. Sam Squid wasn't able to make it today, but luckily he's got a huge family, and
Cousin Paolo is here.
Cousin Paolo's here. We'll get into that momentarily. But is there anything momentous other than the horrible Ace Frehley news that you want to announce in our banter segment here, my friend?
Not really. I got nothing. Like, really, there's nothing going on other than the car thing that I looked into with the turntable. I think that was a 1956 model Chrysler. Other than that, it's Jane Siberry's birthday. She is 75, I believe.
Wow. Jane
and
Siberry.
She's going to be awarded the Order of Canada.
That's amazing.
By another Canadian female artist, and I can't think of the name because she's really big, and I thought it'd be so cool. It's like, I can't think of the name, but Jane Siberry did celebrate a birthday this week.
Wow. You remember when she played at the Staircase? You remember when she played at the Staircase?
No,
Were you
not
at
at
that
all.
show? That was phenomenal, man.
Wow.
Yeah, in the little theater there.
Yeah,
she was,
exactly.
She was amazing.
I know Mimi on the Beach, and that was...
She was just stunning show she put on. Great artist.
She is, indeed.
Yes.
Very much indeed. And good for her. All the best. And I think she's still doing her thing. I'm not 100% sure, but...
Well, why wouldn't she be?
Right.
Teaching,
yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's a Friday.
It's Fish Friday today. We've already gone over that.
Yes.
We haven't heard from the boss today. Our big toe, our Grand Poobah, has not graced us with his presence today.
That's a good thing because usually comes in.
We can talk shit about him.
Right.
What a great guy he is, and all those other lies that we all tell ourselves and tell each other.
Yep.
But no, he's fantastic. Yes. We can't talk about Dave because he's here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Only when they're gone can we talk.
We know you can't hear us anyway because of all those loud bands you played in over the years. What? Good one. And we covered our lineup for the weekend.
Yes, we did. Covered our lineup, and if you got a special event going on, call the Cat. They can accommodate.
Yes.
You know, they got the room in the back. They can hold up to 100 people back there.
I saw that the tour had the choir out here last week. It looked quite stunning. Looked like a lot of fun.
It did, yes.
Tiny Bill Cody, as I like to call him. But
yeah, the Tuesday thing, the
choir.
Choir, yeah. And yeah, I saw a clip on social.
For sure, people are loving.
Yeah,
people love to sing. Yeah,
it sounded really good.
The healing powers of singing,
or music. Period.
And we've got Joel Gunther now coming in on Wednesday nights doing his thing. I imagine that's taken off.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
the
so.
human jukebox.
Yes.
Of all things British music and music in general.
He was our guest last week, and you can catch the video on our
that's right,
Canuck Tunes Online Radio Facebook page.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've come to the point of the show where we're going to, like I say, we reached out to Sammy Squid, our old pal, man about town, but thankfully he has a huge family, a huge talented family, and they can all do spot on impressions of Sam Squid. So we'd like to welcome to the show Cousin Paolo, Sammy Squid's cousin Paolo, and he's going to do an impression of Sammy Squid doing a Sammy Squid side. Welcome to the show, Paolo.
Hey, great to be here.
Great to be anywhere.
So great to be here. Thank you so much. I know it's radio, but is there a hair out of place?
No. Every hair is.
I'll shut this thing down.
And I'm telling you, that Rogaine is doing its thing.
We got a face for radio, so it doesn't really matter.
We've all got faces for radio, really.
All right. Okay.
Cousin Paolo doing Sam Squid, everybody. Put your hands together. Thank you so much.
Okay, I just gotta get the right tune. Let me see here. Okay, Elvis Presley. Treat me like a fool. Treat me like a fool. Fool. Treat me meaning cruel, but love me. Okay, Sammy Squid. Okay, let me see. Oh, I know. Let me see. We're gonna do a song called "In Your Mouth." It's a new one. It's gonna be on the Gabagool 3 Punk Rock Parmesan album. It goes like this. I like to eat lots of mortadella. It makes me feel like a lucky fella. I dig salami and chicken breast too. One thing you can't beat is my gabagool. Gabba gabba gabagool, gabagool. Gabba gabba gabagool. The way it's cured makes it taste good. I like to eat it by itself or in a sandwich with all the fixings. Any way will do as long as you put it in your mouth. Gobble, 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 put it in your mouth. Gobble, 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 put it in your The way it's cured makes it taste good. I like to eat it by itself or in a sandwich with all the fixings. Any way will do as long as you put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your. Put it in your mouth. Ooh. Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble,
Cousin
All
Paolo,
right.
everybody. Cousin
Right.
Paolo. I noticed your family
That
has
was not
quite
bad.
the musical connection with these salted and cured meats
Yeah, well, you know,
on an inspirational level.
it's true. Like, yeah, in Sicily, there's like salt mines that are like literally. There's a city down there. There's churches. There's like guys go down there for like 2-3 months at a time. Don't come back up. I'm not making this up. This is
I
true.
believe every word
Yeah,
you're saying,
and,
Cousin
you know,
Paolo. Why would
there's
you
an
lie?
altar and a priest goes down, and you know, it's true. Like they're into salt. That's for sure.
Yeah, the salt is sustenance.
Yes,
Keeps them going.
100%.
Do they bring the meat down with them and salt it there?
Well, you know what? That's. I'm glad you brought that up.
So am
There's
I.
there's a dish called impignolotta, or also known as bignolata. And actually, on the Sammy Squid show,
Yes.
my cousin Sammy talks about it, and then he introduces another character on the show. I'm also on this. Did you guys know that Cousin Paolo's
Well,
on the show?
we're gonna
I'm on
get
the
to this,
show,
so
yeah.
we're gonna pick this show
And
apart,
ever
Cousin
since,
Paolo.
you know, my life hasn't quite been the same. It's like I walk down the street and people looking at me weird. I mean, they look at
Weirder
me
than
weird.
they used to,
They
or
look at me weird anyways, yeah. But it's weirder, yeah.
yes, it's
Um,
almost like a recognized weird.
It's kind of strange, yeah. But Chef Donna Maria does the food portion of the show,
Right.
and the one of the recipes is bignolata, and I guess the Sicilian wives were like sick of their husbands always complaining about whenever they brought meat down there in the salt mines, it would dry out. And it's actually good to breathe; it's healthy, but you know the meat dried out. So they thought of this thing where they ground meat, ground pork, and beef, and so forth, rabbit, whatever, and then they put it in a roll it in a dough and bake it in the oven
Yes.
with caramelized onions. So the
Okay.
onions stay soft, the meat stays soft for 2 months, and it doesn't go bad. It's like, what the hell? What a great invention, right? And now over here, sometimes some Italian households, like during Christmas and whatever,
And what was this wondrous
maybe-
dish called again? This
Bignolata.
Bignolata.
Yeah, real thing. Yeah.
For those of you keeping score at home, that's
Yeah.
bignolata.
Yeah, and some people have actually told me, because they got a Bonanza Bakery, which is run by Portuguese, it's Portuguese. Well, no, it's Sicilian. Now, the Sicilian guy owned the first Bonanza Bakery and sold it to Portuguese cats, and they kept the thing going. That's all.
It's always this Portugal, Italian, Sicilian thing.
Yeah,
It's like
but this
rock,
goes
paper,
back
scissors
600-700
constantly.
years.
Yes.
It's old.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
So
is
yeah, so you can see that on the Sammy Squid show if you like.
and the Sammy Squid show
Yeah.
is you're gonna have the whole family is gonna be doing portions of the show.
Yeah, Donna Maria.
Donna Maria is gonna be preparing
myself.
these traditional Sicilian
Yeah.
dishes.
Also buco, good stuff. Yeah.
Yes,
Cousin Paolo is going to be doing the weather.
you're gonna be. I
Which
saw
was
you
me.
did the weather. Yeah,
And,
you were outside actually doing the weather,
Yes.
in person
Yeah,
weather,
Yes.
like
right
eyewitness weather almost.
in the alleyway, right?
Yes,
behind
weather in the
Gabba Gabba
alleyway.
Go Club. Yeah.
If the weather's no good in the alleyway, it can't be any good
That's all
anywhere
you
else.
Need to know, really.
Exactly.
Kind of windy sometimes. A squishy squid and the proverb hat with Meatball the Wonder Dog. That's
These
interesting.
are all
Uh,
family members that are going to be on the show as well.
It's about proverbs and it's a word game kind of thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
who
Sammy's
else?
going to be hosting.
And Sammy just hosts it. Yeah.
Yes.
He's just a schmuck.
He's
I
just
mean,
a-
what is the guy?
well,
who
he's
got
not
a
here.
Show?
We can talk about him all we want.
He's
He's not
beautiful.
here.
He lets me
He's a
sleep.
great guy.
He is. He lets me sleep in his garage. He'd let me sleep in the house, but if it wasn't for the goat,
Right.
I sleep with a goat.
Well, that's just sleeping. There's nothing.
Get
And the
your
goat
head
is,
out of the gutter.
of
No,
course,
no.
the goat is of age. The goat is a
No,
consenting
it's just
adult,
to stay
I'm sure.
warm in the winter.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's not that way.
No, of course not.
Murphy.
Although if it was, like I say, the goat is
Yeah.
18 years old. So,
So, so
a
hey,
That's
some
all you need.
straw and a live goat goes a long way. I'm telling you. You don't even need a furnace. It's amazing. Oh yeah.
furnace or a friend?
Both friends, yes.
Yes.
Is my hair okay?
Yeah, your hair's
you
great.
Sure?
It's fantastic.
Tell
I
me the
would
truth.
never lie to
Tell
you.
me the truth.
Cousin Paolo,
Yeah,
if
you-
there's- I would lie to you about every other thing under the sun, but I
Come
would not lie to you
on.
about your
You're
hair.
right, okay. He
I would
knows
not-
me. He
I'm a
gets me.
journalist, man.
He
I got to
gets me,
tell
this
the
guy.
truth.
He gets me.
No
I
fake
get
news
that.
on this show.
No,
It's all
no.
true.
Yeah. Wow. Oh.
So you,
I feel like a celebrity now.
well, you are a celebrity, my
Gee,
friend.
it's like I'm a big shot or something. That's kind of nice.
So has the show? There's been a couple of pilot episodes made. Has it
There's-
been picked up by network television?
Yes,
Has it been picked up by cable 14? Give me the details.
You got it. Yeah.
We're burning to know here.
There's episode 1 and 2 now, and you can see them both on YouTube. Just YouTube channel. Go Sammy Squid Show should pop up.
Okay.
But also cable
Half an
14,
hour show. Half an hour show.
Little less.
Okay.
A little less than half an hour because they needed time for advertising, whatever. The first one is like 23 minutes, and the second one's 27, I believe. It's but it's a variety show, like we're saying.
Yep.
Cable 14 did in fact pick it up on the
Beautiful.
pilot project. Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
And I believe you had quite a bit to do with it. I don't know. You're being a little modest there, aren't you?
I like to help out my friends.
I know you did because Sammy told me he was like just talking about doing a show to some people, and he told me this cat named famous Framus said, "Hey, contact this person," and he did, and then things got rolling, and so you're
People
a big
think
part
I'm
of the
just
show.
an international radio host, celebrity. I've got a lot of power in this
No,
town,
it's
you know.
beautiful. It's good. It's good to help people out. It really is.
And I'm modest as well.
Yes.
The modesty keeps
Well,
everything down. But I like to help my
that's
friends.
why I brought it up because I knew you
My
would.
community.
Community is what it's all about.
And of course, I'm
Music,
angling to appear on the show eventually at one
you know
point.
it. You know
Yes.
it. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But we'll talk
Music,
to Sam about
food,
that.
community. That's what
Yes,
it's all about.
absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
To-
the
totally.
flaw factor motto.
Flaw
right?
factor model.
Yes.
That's
I've
it.
got it right here.
It's
It
also
is friendship, music, the wonderful healing powers they bring. That's the flaw factor motto.
100%.
Yes.
And it's,
wrote that
it's,
down.
It's 100% true.
And that comes from your cousin,
Yeah.
Sammy Squid himself.
That's right. Yeah,
Yes.
he had an experience that was quite spiritual, and involved did you want to know the truth behind
Absolutely.
what the Flaw Factor?
Yes.
Well, Flaw misspelled FLA, I thought was pretty cool, right? Flaw Factor, but spelled wrong. That's a flaw in itself, right?
Right.
So when me and Sammy were talking about it, Sammy said, "Yeah, you know what? The reason you know he like me and my cousin, we met many years later. We weren't always close, but that could be. I'll tell you another time about that.
We'll dig into that later.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But yes, my Sammy had a friend named Flavio who died of cancer, like 40 at the age of 45. They were the same age. Now Sammy's 64, so it's quite a while ago. But he lost his best friend, his soulmate, you know,
Mhm.
and it was really hard on him. So like for a few years, he was just basically kind of going through the motions, you know. And he had, you know, things going on in his life that, you know, normally you think, oh wow, you know, how can he be sad? He's got a beautiful wife, he's got these kids, he's got
Yes.
but you know what? He was going through a hard time from what he told me. So he was 2 years went by. He hadn't written a song, and he went camping with the family, and they everybody went to sleep in the cottage, and he was up by himself, all alone by a fire that he was about to put out because it was dying, and then he according to Sam, he said a prayer, which he never really does before, but he prayed and asked Flavio, the spirit of Flavio, to talk to whatever powers are out there, and make him better because he needed it. He wanted to be better for his families, for his wife, for his kids. He wanted to laugh. He wanted to write songs. He wanted to do all the stuff he used to do. He hadn't done it in 2.5 years.
Right.
So all of a sudden, this fire that's about to die out gives this big glow, and this guy walks over from the road. And I should mention, Flavio was a builder. He built houses. So this guy walking over from the road doesn't belong to the cottages or anything. So what's he doing walking over to Sammy at this point by the fire? And he's got a toolbox in his hand, and he's a house builder. And he says to Sammy, he says, "Hey, do you mind if I just chill out for a bit? You know, we can share a beer if you like." And Sammy said, "Yeah, sure, sit down." So a little bit of chit chat, and the guy tells Sammy this joke that made him laugh so hard. And this is something that him and Flavio used to do. They used to laugh so hard they'd cry, you know, that kind of laughter. And he hadn't done that, not even any kind of laughter. But this guy told this joke, made him laugh so hard that he almost fell out of his chair. And he was like, you know, and he ran to get his guitar to write a song about that joke. And that's another thing he used to do with Flavio. At least 2-3 times a week, they just play 2-string guitar and make up songs, goofy shit, and laugh their heads off.
Yeah.
So this guy tells him this joke, and he laughs. He goes to get his guitar, comes outside, and the guy's gone. So you know, you call it what it is. You know, it's coincidence or whatever. You know, the guy's at the road. He waves. He's just a silhouette now, and that was that, right? So, you know, whatever that was, the fact is, it happened, and it changed Sammy Squid's life again, and he was himself again. So now, going back to Flaw Factor, anybody in my life, everybody here included, that makes my music, or Sammy Squid's music, our music, the family's music, something to feel warm inside, or to laugh, or whatever. Anybody that brings it to me, or to Sammy, or to anybody else, definitely has what's called the Flaw Factor.
Flaw Factor,
there
yes.
You go. Because that guy had the Flaw Factor.
That's a wonderful story. That's a beautiful story.
Thank you,
Cousin Paolo.
Yeah. It's craziness, right? Crazy
Beautiful,
world we live
beautiful.
in. Thank you.
Well, speaking of the Flaw Factor, how about some more of that crazy Sammy Squid impersonation music?
Which one? Okay, I think he told me he wants me to do this because it hasn't been played. Little Boy Blue. Little boy. Okay. Well, I wonder why you left me for that guy. Was it something that we done that time we got real high? They'd know his name. They say it's little boy blue. Why do they call him this? I wish I only knew. Yeah, I wonder why left before that guy was something that we did. Night we got real high. They know his name. They say it's little boy blue. Why do they call him this? Wish I only knew. Tell me why. Oh why? Oh why? Oh why? You said we were going out for malt. You said I'd walk you there. You told me you'd rather be alone. You said you did not care if it was dangerous walking down the lonely street. If you only knew who you'd meet. Why do they call him Little Boy Blue? I wish I only knew his name for real. Then I'd find out where he lives. I'd march right up to his house with a hammer in my hand. And I'd build him a shed in the backyard. Then I'd tie him up and leave him in there for dead. That's right, for dead. Should not done what he did to me. Little boy. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Little boy blue.
See, it's not all about the salted
Right.
cured meats. It's a little bit
No,
about
yeah,
vengeance
there's
as
some-
well.
There's definitely some depth to that one, isn't there? Yeah.
Yes. So the show is going to take place at the Gabagool Club. Let's talk about the Gabagool Club.
Gabba Gabagool Club.
Gabba
There you
Gabagool
go.
Club.
Yeah.
This is an establishment that's
If-
been
yeah,
put together by Sammi and you guys in the family. And,
yeah.
and what's going on down there? Explain the whole premise behind
Well, at the end
where
of
it's at.
end of 2003, Sammy rented the kitchen just for a couple nights to bring food to the Good Shepherds, which he does annually.
Yes.
And he looked at the space there and talked about renting it occasionally for venues and so forth. The prices were a little steep.
This
So-
is 2023.
This is the end of 23. By early 2024, he got an outright lease on the whole thing. So he's got the kitchen 6 days a week. He's got the venue 1 or 2 days per week. The actual
The basement.
room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good room.
It's a beautiful sounding room.
Good
yeah.
sounding room, yeah.
Bring
Great venue.
if you want to just jam, if you're a band, if you're
I
a
know
young
you've been
band,
having jam. You guys have been having jams. Have you been booking bands?
there's been lots of shows there.
Yeah.
Considering they're just
Is Danny
I'm
Lash
not-
coming back?
I don't have
missed that one.
I don't have a booker, but
No.
people say, hey, I hear you got a thing there. And I'm like, okay, I'll talk to Sam. And then Sam's like, oh, let's do it,
Is Sam going to rebook the Danny Lash show? That's the last one I was going to.
I don't know. That would have been super.
That
though,
would have been a great
Yeah,
show, man.
Crazy.
From Montreal.
Yeah. He's poppy and punky and rock and roll. He's great. that
Oh,
guy.
Edgar Bro loves him.
Yeah. Oh, Edgar's beautiful too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Dandelion Kingdom. Come on, give me a break, right?
Forget about it.
Forget about
Forget
it.
about
There
it.
you
Hey.
go.
So you guys are building you and you guys are okay.
Sorry,
You all right now, cousin
I'm okay.
Paulo?
you had me.
I
there.
know sometimes you get the giggles.
I get it sometimes. I don't know what it is. I think it's the water. I don't know. The ice in the water.
Could be.
Sodium barbonate or something. I don't know.
Sodium bicarbonates.
Bicarbonates.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, to make a long story short, I don't know what it is.
But you guys are building a sense of community there with the
That's
Gabba
what it
Gabba
is.
Ghoul Club. It's
Yeah.
all about.
And we make gabagool for real.
Yeah.
Gabagool, it's Italian ham. People
And you're
like,
teaching courses.
wait a
in,
minute, hold on. You mean gabagool is Capicola? Yes, it's a real thing. And you can learn to make it. It's easy. You save a lot of money. You do. If you do it yourself. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're teaching, Sam's teaching courses down there
yes,
about.
Yeah, he's taught 4 so far. He's a busy guy.
Oh, I know.
But, he can do more. If anybody wants to learn how to make gabagool, I can hook you up with them or whatever, however you want to do it.
And what about Sam, as far as Sam and the Squids go, him and Pete? They got
jammed
any
last
shows
night.
coming
It
up?
was phenomenal jam. It
Oh,
was.
down at the club?
Yeah, they jam like once every 3 weeks or so. It was a little bit less because Pete, he's like in how many bands?
14.
117
Yes,
bands or something.
yes.
Yeah, so he's busy. But he's less busy now, thankfully. Yeah. But it was a brilliant jam. Actually, I was there. It was they did some new stuff.
New stuff. That's
Some new
exciting.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
New and old.
New and
Both.
old. And are they going to be bringing the show out? Are they going to be playing any more shows? Any shows at Clifford or any shows?
I don't know.
I notice we have a booker in the room.
There's a booker
talk
sitting
about-
over there.
yeah, we can talk about-
What's that? Hey, Ron, say hi to the crowd. There's Ron
Ron
Ferroni.
Ferroni.
So I don't think there's a Squid show until the new year, but Sammy Squid is doing a solo show. He does a lot of solo shows too,
Okay.
and he's doing it for Halloween actually on October 31st at the Capitol Bar.
Oh, nice.
It's his first time playing the Capitol Bar.
Capitol's
So
great.
anybody want to come down for Halloween? I'll be there
Halloween.
too. He's actually doing the entire TV show on stage. So because of Paolo, myself, of course.
Oh, it's going to
I'll
be
be
a
doing my
live
thing.
taping of the TV show at the Capitol Bar.
Yes.
Ooh, this is big news, everybody.
Donna Maria's going to do her thing. Squishy Squid. They're going to do some DJing in between.
Wow.
Some dancing. So there'll be a segment of Sammy Squid doing cover tunes, and then also original tunes like the ones you heard here tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. So it should be fun. It's Halloween, and
And have you signed up for? Has Sam been signed for like X amount of episodes on Cable 14? Are you gonna?
you definitely
you're gonna-
12.
12 episodes. That's
12,
great.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I remember when he was negotiating, it was like when he signed up, he thought they were talking about the 2026 season, right?
Right.
No. But so he's like, he thinks he's got all this
Got
time,
lots of
you know?
time, yeah.
And then I was no, it's this year.
This fall.
Yeah, and he's oh my goodness. So yeah, it's a very rogue, very punk rock approach.
You got to bang these shows out.
He just got her done really quick, and it shows. But that's good. It's not a bad thing necessarily.
Yeah.
That's garage rock.
It's
right?
punk, man.
100% punk.
Absolutely.
Totally. Yeah.
Punk rock cooking show
Punk rock cooking show with the weather
musical
and
performances. Who's been on the musically? Who's performed?
Big Johnny Blue.
Big Johnny Blue.
Mac McKenzie from Montreal.
Nice.
What a voice. Goosebumps. Gave us all goosebumps. He was amazing. Same with Suzanne Natal, also from Montreal.
Right.
That was a killer show.
So who's going to be? Did they appear on the Sammy
Hamilton's
Squid show?
very own Ginger St. James with
Ooh.
Slim. That was like, wow.
Nice.
Oh, through the roof.
So these are going to be on the Cable 14 shows. These
all of them.
performances.
Oh yes,
Nice.
100%. Yeah, for
Nice.
sure. Yeah. I can't wait. So the next episode that we're working on, I believe we did. The second one is Big Johnny Blue. The first one is Susan Natal. 3 could be the when they showed that movie, the Flesh Tones versus the World.
Right.
That was at the GABA, and for good show out and a great film, good documentary, good sound. Everybody was into it. But there was a lot of people there, and we're gonna make that into an episode. So we'll probably be interviewing what's that cat's name? He used to live here for a while. He moved back to Ottawa. What's his name? Lou Molinaro, something like that.
Move back to the Schwa.
Lou Molinaro. that's
Lou
it.
Molinaro.
Yeah.
Yes, the legend,
You don't hear much about him.
the
anymore, do you?
amigo,
I know.
number one amigo. We all miss him so terribly.
But he's still a Hamilton guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
100% for sure. Yeah,
1,000%. Yeah.
and he's done so much for
all of us.
I know he's done a lot for Sammy.
He's done a lot for me, man. I'll tell you that.
100%. Yeah.
He's given me a whole career. I don't know if I should send him a bill for $8,000 or
Checks in the mail.
thank him for thank him for setting me up. Speaking of setting him up, how about some of these the more famous hits from your cousin there, Sam Squid?
One more song?
Have you got a couple more? You got a couple more. We got time. Any more like salted meat songs, sing along kind of songs, or?
Well, there's the Stugat sing along. Might as well get that one out of the way.
Stugats. Everybody knows that one. You know that one? Oh, Nona.
Nona's good.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Nona.
Let's start with Nona.
If we have time with Stugats.
Good choice, Ron.
I mean,
good choice.
Thanks, Ron. No, seriously, because Stugats is really so last year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll do Nona. All right. Song's called, and I believe it's about Ron Ferroni's Nona, is it not?
It's about Ron's Nona.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was about Sam's Nona.
No. We were sitting at the Gabba Gamba Go Club, and this conversation came up, and it was like, as soon as Sam heard the words, Nona had a crush on Billy Van, that was it. He's all over it. It's
wow.
Had to be a song. How could that not be?
Your Nona had a crush on Billy Van.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's true, yeah.
That's fantastic. 3 chords in the truth. Well, 1 chord in the truth, even.
See, I remember the words. Okay. Oh. All right. Ready? We're ready. My Nona made the best sauce on the block. But when she watched TV, sometimes she'd lose her focus. It always happened whenever she watched Party Game. When that show was on, her sauce just wasn't the same. 'Cause Nona had a crush on Billy Van. Nona had a crush on Billy Van. Nona had a crush on Billy Van. She'd walk back and forth from the kitchen to the living room. Now that's okay if you're making some kind of stew. But when you're making sauce, you can't lose your focus. Now this is something that we all knew. Nona had a crush on Billy Van. Nona had a crush on Billy Van. Nona had a crush on Billy Van. With the TV off, her sauce was always divine. Sitting at the table with a nice glass of Valpola Chali wine. She really flipped her lid when she started watching House of Frankenstein. Frankenstein! Frankenstein! We still talk about Nona's sauce till this very day. Although it's been 10 years since Nona passed away. With her long wooden spoon clutched firmly in her hand, we look up to the stars and pray Nona wouldn't have it any other way. Her sauce was boss, except for certain days, because Nona had a crush on Billy Van. 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 crush on Billy Van. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. You want to sing it? I can tell. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. That's it. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. All right, one more time. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. Known I had a crush on Billy Van. We love you, Nona. On Billy Van. On Billy Van. On Billy Van. On Billy Van.
Nona had a crush on Billy Van.
There you have it.
I'm still
Thank you
convinced
kindly.
Billy Van was the most talented man in the history of show business.
Yep.
There's nobody that could have done what that guy did.
No,
No
nobody
way.
even wants to even attempt it. I don't
No
think.
way.
No, why would you?
Like he was,
You'd have to be nuts.
he was Jim Carrey before Jim Carrey was Jim Carrey. Like,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah. The my favorite was The Librarian.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because
But even
did I get you at the end? You know, and
but even the stuff that he did on Party Game, just off the top of his head, was
100%,
like
totally.
Party Game was the best, man.
That's a word I haven't, or a game show I haven't heard of in ages. And I used to watch it
Every
like,
night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
There
first
was
one
nothing
on
else
CTV
on.
or something.
It was on CHCH.
We
Was
only
it
got
CH?
4
Yeah.
stations.
Yeah.
No,
I think it was on right after the 11 o'clock news.
no, it was a brilliant show. True. And
Yeah.
what was the? But remember, there was a character named Captain Jack.
Captain Jack Duffy,
What was he the captain of?
that coach, the coach,
The
that he
couch
sat on.
captain, for
Yes.
sure.
There's
Wore that
Captain
hat.
He
Kangaroo
wore a
for that
captain
matter.
hat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Captain Kangaroo,
Yeah, and there's who else was on that show? So it was Billy Van. Captain
Diana,
yes, that's right.
Diane. What the hell was her name?
She actually went to.
She was a singer, I think, wasn't she?
A Canadian singer.
Yeah, I think so.
Really? Well, she went to the actual. There was the Billy Van Museum in Hamilton for a short stint,
That's
and there was a
right.
book written about him.
I got the book.
Stacy
I
Case.
got the book.
Yeah, I
Great
got it
book.
too.
It's a great book.
I'm the man, Billy
Yes.
Van. Yeah.
Yep.
And they had a thing at This Ain't Hollywood, and Diane showed up.
Did she really?
She was there.
No
Yes,
way.
It's true.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. So I guess Billy Van had passed on. I don't know if Captain Jack was around.
I think he's
Captain of the
long gone
Couch.
now too.
Yeah. Well, now he would be. Yeah. Because that show was like, wow, it's so old, right? Yeah, it was old.
Yeah, Igor was the only one that wasn't Billy Van, right?
Oh, on the house. Yeah,
Frankenstein.
Oh, the scientist was the other one.
And
Oh, yeah.
He
Professor
always freaked
Nimbus.
me out.
Professor, yeah.
Yeah.
He was an
And
actual real professor, yeah.
And he really taught well. I
Yes.
learned stuff with that guy.
I know.
Yeah, that's the guy. And there's the little midget. It wasn't Billy Van either. So, yeah, he was a little,
That's
little
right.
guy.
That's right.
Vampire.
That's right.
And then there's the hippie who does. He goes to record shops here in Hamilton on Ottawa Street. I've seen him twice. Mitch, yeah. Yeah. Where? Oh, that's darn it. Yes.
Oh, is there an event?
Where
for the
my whole
Hilarious
family's
House?
going to a wedding. It's not even a family wedding. It's a friend. But we gotta go. It's a close friend. You know.
Yeah, that's the way it goes,
Yeah,
man. With those
he
weddings,
buys a lot
you
of
gotta
parm
go.
off of Sammy, so we're like, fuck it. We'll give him his money back. You know. Yeah.
The responsibles.
That's right. Paul Coombs wrote a song about the Gabba Gabba Goo Club. But
Paul Coombs was just here last week.
he's amazing.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Him and Sam,
the
Blues Bender duo.
Blues, nice.
Blues Bender duo. Was that last week, Gary, or the week before? All these weeks were
Well, that was last week.
Was it?
Last week.
That was a great show.
Yeah, the song is based on a true story. I think you were there. Yeah. I was drumming. Yeah, we were playing. What were we playing? We're playing Flip, Flop, and Fly. And Paul did a flip, flop, and a fly off the stage.
Nice. We're getting too old for that shit.
And it was funny. But
Till
he
he
was
landed?
okay. And he's surrounded by good people. They took good care of him. They
Was
really
he
did.
okay? Did he
He
break
was
anything?
fine the next day.
No, the next day.
The next day, yeah.
That's
He was in
fantastic.
a bad place. But then he goes and writes a song about that experience, and it's pretty cool.
That's
It's very
great.
punk rock, actually. Yeah.
Well, how could it not be?
Right?
Doing a
Yeah.
front flip off the stage.
yeah. Yeah.
So how about do we know do we just go on cable 14 and it'll tell us when these episodes are going to be on
Yes.
aired on the show?
Yeah,
Or
if you
is there a
have-
schedule, or how's it
There
going to
is
work?
There's a guide. So if you got cable, you go to the guide, and you go to your cable 14 and you click that, and then you can fast forward, you scroll, and you can see when the Sammy Squid.
So it doesn't
show's
have a
on.
regular, like it's going to be
No,
on
it's all
Friday
over the
nights at
place.
8 or
All
Thursday
over,
nights at
yeah.
7. No.
There's one day where it's just on at like midnight. And that's
Okay.
it. And then there's other days where it's on 3 times. Some days it's on just 1 time. So just kind of mixed up. Because there's other pilot projects too that they're playing with,
Right.
and they're all kind of loopy and crazy. It's kind of nice
That's
that
exciting, man.
they're taking a strong step towards, let's just do some crazy stuff, and that's great.
That's amazing. And they're all kind of Hamilton focused.
100%, yes.
That's great.
Hamilton focus, yes.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
So you're going to
cool.
be shooting. When do you have to deliver these 12 shows by? The end of November?
by next Thursday.
12 shows, 8 days from now.
No problem.
No
We're
problem.
Working, yeah.
The Squid family, forget
Sure.
about it.
You guys got
Forget
it.
about it.
I got a lot of cousins.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
You got a big family, big family.
Yeah. Some people even question. There was a question as to whether or not I actually am Sammy's cousin. I know,
What?
right? Well,
Come on.
you want to know you want the story?
I do want the story, but it's self-evident that you are Sam's cousin.
I know. Well, okay. Sammy, his father was Vincenzo, and Sammy had these uncles, Vincenzo's twin brothers, right? They were born in Sicily, Salvatore and Luigi. And apparently there was triplets, but in the old country, when they'd have a what's it called when you don't have the baby in the hospital, they have a midwife come in the house,
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So apparently the twins came out, and then the midwife threw out the placenta, and the way they take care of things over there's like a garbage heap, and then the wild animals come and eat everything, right?
Right.
And this wild goat came and it was starting to eat, but then the goat realized there was something alive in there, and it was
The third,
it was
the triplet.
it was my father.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a triplet. So the goat raised my father in Sicily.
Yes.
and he naturally became.
Was that Paolo Senior?
Paolo Senior, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So he was the best goat herder on the planet, and he spoke goat. To put it
Of course
that
he
way.
did.
He spoke goat before he spoke Sicilian and English.
Just like
well,
the
he didn't
kids
really
raised
speak
by
English
wolves,
till
or
then.
raised by goats.
He was
You speak
raised by
goat.
goats. There was he was legendary. There's legend of the goat boy,
Yeah.
and but then he got well known, and people were like, they got problem with the goat.
Go to talk to
and he'd
Paolo.
show up, and
He's
all the
like a
goats
goat
would be
whisperer.
Like,
Is he like a goat whisperer?
he talks my language. I got to do it.
Goat
It's a
therapist.
man, yeah. So
Yeah.
he was great, but he made a mistake. And people do make mistakes. He like everybody else, like his brother. He didn't. Well, he found out later that it was his brothers moved to North America. One moved to the States. Sammy's father moved to Hamilton, 1951, I believe it was, to become rich. So
Right.
then my father did the same thing, and he was at some shack out in Winona. This guy took pity on him because he sold everything, and he had he got rid of his goats. He had his goats, and he bought a horse because he thought, I'm in the West now, the Wild West, like the cowboys. You got to have a horse.
So he got rid of the goats.
So I really go and had a horse.
That must have
and-
broke his heart.
Well, he was okay until this happened. Well, He was okay. Then this wealthy guy drove by and he saw the horse, and he said, that's the most beautiful horse I've ever seen. I'll give you $10,000 for the horse. And my dad said, no, he no look too good. And the guy says, no, it's a beautiful horse. It's Arabian. I could tell. I'll give you $15,000 for a horse. And my dad said, no, look too good. So the guy gets mad. He gets in his car. He drives away. 2 days later, comes back. I'll give you $20,000 for the horse. And my dad said, no, $25,000. And my dad said, look too good. He says, it's a beautiful horse. I'll give you $25,000. So then my dad said, okay, take it. So he gives it 25 grand. And the guy gets on the horse, and the horse flies like the wind and smashes right into a barn and drops dead. And then the guy says to my dad, you sold me a blind horse. And my dad said, I told you, look too good.
Exactly. Cousin Paolo, everybody. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's original material, everybody. You're getting that fresh here on Shake It Up Radio. Fresh
So now he's
material.
in that house. He's still around. He's still with us. But, he's not doing too good, my dad.
No.
But he's on. And, I mean, they treat you good in the asylum. They don't call him that now, I don't think, anymore. But he's okay.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
the main thing.
That's the main thing. He's happy.
He's happy. Happy as a goat, they say.
Happy
sometimes.
as a goat.
And on that note, Cousin Paolo, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for stepping up for your cousin.
Man, this was
Sammy
easy.
Squid.
You make it easy, buddy. Thank you so much.
And if you could just play us out with one of those anthems,
there
maybe
we go.
the Gabagool or something that we could all join in on.
Okay.
And that would be a great way to wrap up your appearance right here on Shake It Up Radio here at the Cat and Fiddle. And we'll see you at the Gabagool Club, hopefully.
Well, give me an S. First of all, this is called the Stugotz sing-along song. And when I say give me an S, you always say S. Give me a T.
T.
Give me an ATS. What do you got? Stugotz.
Okay, we got it.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a T. Give me a U. Give me a G. Give me an ATS. What do you got? Stugotz. I like to eat in cozy little diners. They give you lots of good food. I don't like to eat many fancy spots, because sometimes you pay a lot of money and all they give you is Stugotz. Give me an S, give me a T, give me a U, give me a G, give me an ATS. What do you got? Stugotz. Nice. Lots of people don't even know what it means unless you grew up in Little Italy. Even then, there are many variations gonna drive you cuckoo. You're gonna need a vacation. Give me an S, give me a T, give me a U, give me a G, give me an ATS. What do you got? Stugotz. 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 Okay, that's that big. Stugotz. Stugotz. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Framus. Thanks, gang.
Paolo and Alfie Smith for this edition of Shake It Up on Canuck Tunes Online Radio, broadcasting from the Cat and Fiddle, corner of John Street, south at Augusta in Hamilton. Recorded in front of a live audience that thinks erogenous zones are everywhere or nowhere. Next week's guests, Nicholas Begg and Jacob Marshall, along with Robin Lee. For Famous Framus, Kimberly Robin and myself, Gary Greenland, thanks. Stay safe. You are listening to Canuck Tunes, all Canadian, always.